Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another video. Today I have a grocery haul video for you. So I did a Walmart grocery haul today. I actually went there in person and did my grocery shopping in person. Usually I do Walmart grocery pickup or Walmart delivery, but because we had Tropical Storm Nicole go through, we were unable to schedule any pickups or deliveries, so I had to go do it myself. And for those of you asking, yes, this storm went pretty much right through us, but we did not have any damage. It was not anything near what Ian was. So for this week, as you can see, I needed just a lot of kind of pantry type things. I didn't really need any meat this week. I have tons of meat still in my freezers, except I did get my free turkey from Ibotta, so I'll share that with you in a minute. And I also got the sides, and this is all that we got for sides this year with Ibotta, but that's okay. So the total of all this was $267, but I ended up getting it down to $192. So I will go through all this and then I'll share with you how I got that down. All right, starting down here, this was the first thing. I actually got this for free because it was $3.24 at Walmart, and Ibotta was giving back $3.30. So this was one of the reasons why the price came down. So I just grabbed one of these. We actually use these, so this was nice that it was free. I needed just some sponges and also this finish. I went ahead and got another one of these because these I had a coupon for $1.50 off. These are $4.12 at my store, and I had a coupon for $1.50 off, and then also got $2 back from Ibotta, so I ended up paying like 62 cents for these. So I just picked another one of those up. I needed some aluminum foil. I got a couple more things of Doritos. These are basically my husband's, kind of like my husband's favorite snacks. For these ones, you can have 12 of them for 5 points, so I prefer pretzels, or 150 calories. So I got him a couple bags of those. I had gotten him a couple bags, I want to say at CVS a couple weeks ago, but they were still having the Ibotta deal where you buy 2 and get $3.98 back. So I did that. My Walmart sells these for $3.50 each. So it was $7, and then I got $4 back basically. So I ended up paying about $1.50 for each of these. Also, the points that I'm giving on this are based on the points as of right now, which is pretty much right before the new plan starts in a couple days. I'm not sure if I'll have this video out before or after that new plan takes place, but I don't believe the points on some of this stuff is going to change. I think that the only thing that's really going to change is the 0-point foods. All right, and then I did get a bottle of Diet Mountain Dew for my husband. Again, I think I had a coupon on that. I got some gallon freezer bags, some unsweetened almond milk. For that, you can have 1 cup for 1 point, or 30 calories, but if you have just a little bit less than a cup, like 7/8 of a cup, then it's 0. So anything under a cup, it's 0 points. And this was another one I had cash back on. I think I had like $2.50 cash back. This is Ocean Spray Immunity, and this is the orange mango. And for this, you can have 1 cup of this is only 60 calories and 2 points. There's no added sugar in this juice. Let me show you it's got regular natural sugars of 14 grams, but no added sugars. And a lot of you have asked if I could go over the nutrition facts label. So I will be doing that. It might already be up by the time you watch this. If not, it should be coming up shortly in a future video. And then back there is my husband's orange juice. That's Simply Light. That's 50 calories for 1 cup, or 3 points, I believe. No, 2 points. 2 points for a cup, or 50 calories. And then these Stacks chips. These, I got 5 of them because I had a coupon for $3 off of 5 and then plus cash back. So I got these for really, really cheap. I actually like to have these containers and like the Pringles containers for Christmas gifts. So I take the label off and wrap, just put like Christmas paper around them. And then I'll put little snacks. Like if I make cookies, I might put some cookies in there or some Christmas candies or something like that and give them out as gifts. So if you wanted to eat these though, you can have 8 crisps for 3 points, 10 for 4 points, and it's 150 calories for 12 of them. I've got some coffee back there. I've got some bacon bits, and I forgot to scan these. These are 1 point for 1 tablespoon, And for the calories, 30 calories. And then I also got some light Olive Garden dressing. For this kind, you can have 2 tablespoons for 1 point or 30 calories. I also got a thing of jelly, 3 points for a tablespoon or 50 calories. Some Hellmann's light mayonnaise, for that it's 1 point for 1 tablespoon or 35 calories. I got some light sour cream, 2 tablespoons for 2 points or 35 calories. Some olives, so this is the Lindsay brand olives. And for this kind, when you scan it, it scans 4 olives is 1 point. But if you toggle it, you can actually have 7 olives for a point. And then for calories, it's 20 calories for 4. And then the same thing happens with toggling the green olives. So for this one, it says serving size is 5, calories 25. But if you toggle it, you can actually have 10 of them for 1 point. And when I talk about the nutrition facts, I will also talk about the serving size on that as well. I also got some Heinz homestyle gravy. For that kind, you can have a 1/4 cup for 1 point or 25 calories. Also got some of this white cheddar seasoning for popcorn. We really like this kind. Haven't had this in a while. We actually haven't been having popcorn, but we started having again. And with the new program, you can have air popped, like popcorn with no oil or anything, just regular air popped popcorn. You can have that for 0 points when the new program starts. So for this kind, it's 0 points. And then back here, Splenda sells this monk fruit sweetener now. So I got some of this. This is pretty expensive. It's $9, but I thought there was a $4 back on Ibotta, but it looks like it's only on the Splenda stevia. So I don't know. I may just keep this one, but I don't know if I need to compare it with the other monk fruit brand that I use and see which one is cheaper. But of course, that's 0 points. I also got some peanut butter and some PB2. For the peanut butter, it's 7 points for 2 tablespoons or 190 calories. And for the PB2, it's 1 point for 2 tablespoons or 60 calories. And then I also got some instant mashed potatoes. I just like to keep these in my pantry if I need them. I prefer to just make regular homemade potatoes, but again, just nice to have if you need something real quick. These are 4 points and 110 calories for half a cup dry, which comes out to 140 grams prepared. So I usually just prepare them and then I just weigh it out. And then I mentioned my pretzels, but I didn't say the points and calories. So for these, you can have 53 of these for 3 points or 110 calories. And then I got some blueberries. Of course, those are 0. Some Cracker Barrel cheese. That's 5 points for an ounce or 110 calories. Also got some Mexican 4 cheese, 2% cheese. For this kind, it's 3 points for 1/4 cup or 80 calories. And also some Sargento string cheese. I thought this was the light string cheese, which is 1 point, but I must have grabbed the wrong one. So this one is 3 points and 90 calories. And then some Kraft singles. These are 2 points for each slice or 45 calories. And then back here I have some ready rice. For that kind, it is 200 calories for a cup or 6 points. I don't ever eat a cup of rice. The most rice I'll ever eat is like half a cup in one sitting. So for me, it's 3 points or 100 calories. Continuing back here, I got a couple boxes of Kodiak cakes. I could not find, so many of you are using the new Kodiak Cakes birthday cake. I can't find that at my store. That's all they have is the buttermilk. I think they have the chocolate chip, which I think that one is more in points and calories. And I think they have like a dark chocolate. So I just got the buttermilk. So let me know what store you're finding them at. And if you're in Florida, maybe they're in Publix. I wonder if Publix has them. If you're in Florida or anywhere where there's Publix near you, let me know if they have them there. So for these ones, they're 4 points for a half a cup dry or 190 calories. And I also got these brownies. Let me know if you've tried these. I don't think we've tried this kind, but these are 70 calories or 2 WW points. So I'm curious to give those a try. I'm curious if like we get a chocolate craving, if that's something that would satisfy that. Also some stovetop stuffing, 3 points for half a cup prepared or 150 calories. Some suddenly salad. That kind is 5 points for half a cup dry. This kind is really, it's one of those tricky ones to estimate. honestly, I just put a little bit on my plate and call it 5 points. Just, that's it. I don't usually even have it's half a cup dry, and I don't even have a half a cup of prepared. So I just usually put it on my plate and call it 5 points. We like to have those like when we have cookouts and stuff. And then I got our creamer, the French vanilla zero sugar creamer. For that, you can have 1 tablespoon for 1 point or 15 calories. Also got this Silk Next milk. I got this because it was basically free. It's $3.38 at my store, and Ibotta had a cash back for $3.38. So, but we have tried this before, and it's really good. It's kind of like, would you say thick? Creamy? Yeah, it's creamy. It's more creamy than regular milk. So it's oat milk and plant-based blend. And this comes out at 3 points for 1 cup or 90 calories. And then, like I said, the rest of my freebies, I got my cranberry sauce, which that is 7 points for 1/4 of a cup. So it's a good thing that I don't like cranberry sauce. And then for calories on that, 110 calories. Jiffy corn muffin mix. Again, I mentioned this in a previous video. I don't use this, but I still went ahead and got it and got the cash back. And then what I'm going to do is bring it to work with me. Actually, some of this stuff I'll be bringing to work with me and putting it in our Thanksgiving box, our Thanksgiving drive box. And then also the gravy I got free. So I say free, but I pay for it and then I get the money back on Ibotta. And then my turkey. So some people have been saying that you can only get the boneless turkey breast this year because that's what they were showing in the picture. But when I read the details on mine, it said that I could use the $14 back towards a regular turkey. So that's what I did, and it worked. So I got this turkey, which is, so this turkey is 16.11 pounds. The turkeys at our Walmart are $1.18 a pound. And then they are also, if you're not using Ibotta, you can get them at Aldi for $1.07 a pound this year. And so the price on this was $19.01, but I got back $14, so I ended up only paying $5.01 for 16-pound turkey. So like I said, this was $267. So $267.31. And then I had $4.75 worth of coupons. That brought it down to $262.56. I got $65.61 back from Ibotta, which I actually was not planning on getting that much. So let me share with you how I ended up getting it. I ended up with the $10 turkey trot bonus. So I needed to redeem 20 of 20 offers to get $10 back, and I did. And also the weekend wishbone bonus, I got $1 for that. So I ended up matching 28 offers just in today's purchase alone, and that was $54.61. And then because I had over, I think the weekend wishbone is 15 offers. Yeah, 15 of 15. That gave me $1 there. And then because I did 20, I got an extra $10 on the turkey trot bonus. So $65.61 in Ibotta. I also scanned my receipt to Fetch and got back $4.94 on that. I think on Swag Bucks I got like maybe 50 cents as well, but I didn't include that. So I ended up with a net of $192.01. So I did not think that was too bad for all of this. So with the Ibotta, if you're new to Ibotta and you're interested, I'll put a link down below. You can sign up and I think you get $5 on your first offer. So I do have an Aldi haul that I have to do. I don't know if I'm going to end up putting it on this. I'm not doing Aldi until tomorrow. And honestly, I need mostly just fruits and vegetables there. So if that's all I get, I probably won't put it on with this video. I'll probably just maybe take a picture, or I don't even know if I'll do that. Depends if I get this video done before I go to Aldi. But if I end up getting anything more, there's like Aldi finds, then I'll come back and add that to this. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.